Oh, yes, tonight's the night, folks. It's Saturday night main event. And before the big show tonight, which is a four-match card, not six, not five, but four matches, we got a Smackdown of the ages. There were fireworks, there were explosions, and honestly, it was kind of ass, honestly. Smackdown was pretty forgettable, but maybe there were some takeaways that are important that we will discuss here, or maybe not. You can tell me I'm full of shit, but SmackDown was it wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie, but there was some stuff that happened. I guess we can discuss it, but it was pretty lame. Night before PLE or go home show, but we'll talk about that. SmackDown wasn't the best. Hopefully tonight is better, even though it was only four matches. These four matches better be bangers. If not, we're gonna see a lot of complaining and crying online, and honestly, rightfully so. Because if you're gonna give me a bad SmackDown and then a four-match PLE or event, whatever you want to call these shows these days, it better be good. So hopefully we get some magic, some title changes. We'll see what happens. What's up? My name is Will with Exposing IWC, and we're talking SmackDown and how that's going to bridge into tonight's show. Hopefully it's good. Honestly, I'm not that confident it will be. What's up, David? What's up, folks? Hope all is well. I boldly said on Twitter not too long ago that we'd have three new champions tonight. Three: Drew, CM Punk, and Jay Cargill. Am I honestly confident about either of them? Well, one, I'm pretty confident. Actually, that's a lie. Two of them, I'm confident. But when it comes to Drew, Cody, honestly, betting on Drew is a bad look at this point. It's a money loser. Stop betting on Drew McIntyre. As much as I want it to happen, as much as I predicted it would happen, deep down, I'm not confident. I'm not feeling it. Drew McIntyre, right now, if you watch the main event on SmackDown, he made it so that stipulations did not favor the champion this time. Now, if Cody Rhodes gets a DQ, or if Cody Rhodes gets a count out, Drew wins the belt. You would think that's pro Drew, but this is Cody Rhodes we're talking about here. This is the ultimate babyface. And Drew McIntyre winning the belt on Saturday Night Main Event, much as I would love for it to happen, I don't think it's looking too good, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's go through SmackDown. We'll start off with the women. Okay, we'll talk about how that ties into tonight, and then we'll dive into Drew and Cody Rhodes segment and talk about how that, if that tells us anything, any go-home math, because Drew did stand tall, even though he has the stipulations in his favor now. Well, not really in his favor, it's now 50-50. There's no champion's advantage now, but we'll see how that goes. Let's start with the ladies. They did open the show. I've been talking about them opening the show with women these days. They did it. Unfortunately, it was a bad segment. We had freaking Jade Cargill here in her Punisher outfit. For some reason, she didn't wear that out to the ring. She wore something different. But they started off with a recap of the show, well, last week, showing Jade Cargill's attack. Then we cut to Miss Tiffy cutting an in-ring promo. Uh-oh. Already it's a uh-oh when it comes to in-ring promo from Tiffany Stratton. So she's screaming, she's very squeaky, she's saying, "Hey, Jade Cargill, get out here," right? That's what she was saying. Something like this, right? This is how it sounded.
Storm to be so strong, she sure seems like a coward. Jade, get out here!
Let's hear that one more time.
For the Storm to be so strong, she sure seems like a coward. Jade, get out here!
This sucks. This sucks, okay? I was such a Tiffany stan when she was in NXT. I called her from the very beginning. I said Tiffany Stratton will be one of the best from this crop of women in NXT, Tiffany's the biggest star. I said she'd be the biggest star. I have receipts. Okay, the woman is in my freaking graphic here. I mean, look at the graphic above here. See her up there? See Bianca, see Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany. Okay, I'm a Tiffany fan. But I can't lie to you folks. This has been a failed experiment with Tiffany as a babyface. It's not convincing. It's not believable. It sounds forced because it is forced because she's a natural heel, and a babyface just doesn't work for me. I don't buy it at all. This is why it's important to have in NXT a face run and a babyface run. We saw Roxanne Perez. She worked both heel and face. See right now with Kalani Jordan working as a heel. I think Tiffany should have got a face run in NXT just to test it out, just to get used to it. Because now what we're getting is this on the job. Well, it's on the job regardless, but on the main roster, out for everybody to see, this face run, that's not really working. Okay, it's bad. Okay, some of it's not her fault, but her delivery, I just don't buy it. She sounds like a heel. She performs like a heel. It's all heelish anyway, and she's just not convincing. When I hear her come out here screaming in this squeaky voice, I don't feel, yeah, go get him, Tiffany. I'm like, okay, and it sucks. It sucks because I am a Tiffany supporter. I can't lie. It's not great. She's out there screaming at Jade Cargill, don't play my music. Don't play my music, right? She's like, don't play my music. Get out of here, Jade. Okay. You're someone whose Storm is strong. What'd you say? For the Storm to be so strong, she sure seems like a coward. I'm like, what? Who is writing these lines? Not selling the injury, by the way. She has a leg injury, a knee injury that she's not selling one bit. She sold it later on in backstage segment, but in the ring, she's not. She's walking around perfectly fine, not selling the knee. I'm like, what's happening here? Let's one more time. For
the Storm to be so strong, she sure seems like a coward. Jade, get out here!
Not great. So out come Jade Cargill. Now, Jade delivery here and her look is fine. My problem with Jade Cargill here is her lines. She's talking about how, what'd she say? Let's hear what she said. Why not?
This doesn't serve me. I busted my head open a couple weeks ago and I tasted my own blood. Now I know what I want, and what I want is that title. Taffy time is up.
Taffy time is up. Okay, so first of all, he says now she knows what she wants. Now she does. And what she wants is a title. That's what she wanted from the very beginning. Who's writing these goddamn lines? Jade Cargill has always wanted the belt. That hasn't changed. What changed is her demeanor and her attitude. The question is, why? They could have easily tied it in to the damn gash on her head. Look how easy this is. Look how easy this is. I was trying to be nice with these girls, trying to play nice, trying to get along. But then you went and busted open my face. Then you left me with this goddamn gash. And now I went home to my daughter. My daughter saw me with this gash on my head. And I saw her face. And I realized, you know what? I'm done playing with these girls. I'm done playing nice. Y'all want to fuck me up? I'm going to fuck you up. I'm done playing nice. Fuck all y'all. I'm coming for that belt like I always wanted. And no prisoners. Badass. That's what it's simple. Use the gash for the heel turn. It's simple as that. Her attitude changed when she went home and her daughter saw that injury. She's like, you know what? Fuck these girls. I'm going for these girls next. Okay, that's simple. But instead, she comes out here talking about, I'm not gonna do anything. What'd she say? It was just poorly written, not structured, saying now she wants the title. You wanted the title from the very beginning anyway. That didn't change. Just not great, okay? Not her fault. She's not Road Dogg, head of creative, who is in charge of making sure these lines are good. It just bland, not focused at all and could be a lot better. It's so easy just to write a simple promo, but they're struggling with that. They're struggling with simple shit like that. This segment was ass. After that, Tiffany runs down there, not selling the knee, and jumps into the arms of security. I'm like, what is happening? I just don't get it. She jumps into the arms of security. It looked very Looney Tunes, very goofy. It's like, yeah, let me at her, let me at her, let me at her. Hey, what? It's horrible. The ladies are getting the short end of the stick. It's just, what's up, Drew? It's just really bad. Jade Cargill needs creative control with her promos. Sure, why not? It can't be any worse. I don't understand the whole taste my own blood shit. It's just stupid. She wanted the belt the entire time anyway. Just say, my face got fucked up and I'm pissed. It actually makes sense with the character. It's simple. That was a bad gash. Just use that. But instead, I tasted my own blood. Now I want the title. No, not now. You've been wanted it. So what's going on here? Just poorly written lines. And I'm not some writing aficionado. It's simple stuff you could come up with that they're struggling to do. Tiffany did look bad. It was an embarrassing segment for Tiffany. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say. Later on, walking backstage with Nick Aldis, and now she's selling the knee. Now she's selling the knee here, but wasn't before. And then she gets interrupted by Jade and Kiana James. Both look amazing here, by the way. They all look great. Nick Aldis included, right? And Julia and Kiana James give her some shit. Say, you're going to lose anyway. You should have got our help. We offered our assistance, but you didn't want it. Now, some people are saying that it seems like they're backing Jade, which they clearly are. But some have gone as far as to say they may even be joining up with Jade. Like Jade ultimately took their offer, and now we're going to get a heel team of Jade, Julia, and Kiana James. I don't know if I'm buying that. That's a stretch based on this segment alone. Would I hate it? Maybe not, depending on the dynamic. But I will say they were very much sure that Jade is going to win. Maybe because of the knee. But anyway, they gave her shit. Now, Tiffany sounded better here. How about TV time if I kick your ass? I forgot what line she said. But she sounded better backstage, which she always does. Tiffany always sounds better backstage. But anyway, that line she gave could pass as a heel line. She's like, I'm going to kick your ass. It was direct. It was firm. It was well delivered. She's always better backstage. When it was in the ring, it's rough. I don't know what the difference is with her, but backstage, she sounds fine. So she walks off with a limp. And that was pretty much the segment. That's pretty much Tiffany and Jade. Now, when it comes to this match tonight, I don't love either option, to be honest with you. But I think it would be a colossal mistake if Tiffany won. I'll say that. A colossal mistake. I don't know why you would bother turning her heel and bother with the leg attack just for Tiffany to have the comeback or something. I don't like it. I hate it. In fact, don't do that. Don't let Tiffany win this match. It makes no sense. Not a single speck of sense. So I would assume that Jade wins tonight, even though she had the movie coming up. So according to what I saw online, shooting for the movie starts on the 3rd of this month. So I don't know what's happening there, but regardless, I don't care if she has a damn Theories to shoot. Do not let Jade Cargill walk out there, leave that arena without that belt. I'm sorry, but this match needs to have a new champion coming out of it, and that person has to be Jade Cargill. Just do restart, do something new. If Jade wins it and has to take it away for her movie, that's fine. Okay, I don't care. Call somebody up. Call up Lash. Call up Jordan Grace. Call up talent from NXT. If Jade is gone, she'll be champion. She can shoot some stuff. She can talk some shit. She can say, I don't have to show up. That's beneath me. I'm on my Roman Reigns shit. I'm a champion, whatever. She can just cut promos for online and can post it on TV, whatever. Have her be champion, but give Tiffany something new, a new direction, and call up some women for God's sakes. Because right now, SmackDown Women's Division is rough. It's super rough. It's clear she's not winning. That's why she has a knee injury. I agree. That's my conclusion. That's my analysis. I think they gave her the knee injury to give her out to protect her. I think Jade wins. Even if she has a movie to shoot, I don't care. She wins and she moves on with the belt. And Tiffany maybe starts a feud with Julia or gets a rematch, whatever. Call somebody up for God's sakes. But anyway, the result should be clear here. New champion. Even though the segment last night was rough and awful and bad all together, I think it makes all the sense in the world to crown a new champion here. That's what I would do. It's rough. Then elevate Julia. If Jade has to go away for a few weeks to shoot a movie, elevate Julia. Okay? That's what I would do. But yeah, it's rough, man. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Jade, Tiffany, the segment? Let's hear from you. Am I crazy? Am I being too harsh? Did you enjoy this segment? Did you like Jade's lines? Did you like Tiffany's lines and her delivery? Am I wrong? Please speak out. Speak up. You truly believe Bianca is coming back to snatch the title from Jade? I'm saying nothing about Bianca Belair because honestly, I don't know what's happening with that damn finger. It's unfortunate. It's sad, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going to be quiet about Bianca Belair and what's happening with her. I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say. You can make the U.S. title the A title. I agree. I mean, they don't have a choice. That's what they need to do. I just don't trust Road Dogg. The more Bianca is out, the more you think Charlotte Flair and Jade is plan B? Sure. If Bianca can't come back anytime soon, then yeah, you pivot to Jade and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte is over. You have Jade take out Alexa Bliss to cause Charlotte Flair to get pissed. Makes sense. It's time to get the tag titles off Alexa and Charlotte Flair. That could happen post War Games. Doesn't need to happen before. By the way, once tonight's over, once Saturday night main event is over tonight, straight into War Games build, right? So if it hasn't started yet, it will start on Monday. War Games build. You have 1 month. Every match or every show after tonight is War Games build. So do you have a title change before War Games or do you wait till after? It just depends on what you want to do. You want to have Asuka and Kairi as champions heading into War Games? That sounds plausible. That could work. If you want Asuka and Kairi to be champions heading into that match to better establish them as forces on the roster, that would make sense. I could see them booking Asuka and Kairi to cheat and beat Charlotte Flair and Alexa so they're champions heading into that War Games match to better establish them as big-time threats on the main roster. I can see that. But beyond that, It happened after War Games. It's no different, really. You're starting to think the Last Legend and Nia Jax rumors are true? Based on what, my friend? I welcome it, because that means Last Legend is on the main roster. But why the hell would Last Legend be teaming up with Nia Jax, considering their history? Their recent history? You tell me. Okay? Make it make sense. I'm not saying it can't happen, but make it make sense. Okay, let's talk about the main event segment here. So we had, let's see, where is it? Boom. Drew McIntyre backstage with Nick Aldis. Drew's like, I've seen the contract. I've read it. It's cool with me. I like what I see in that damn contract. Let's head out to the ring. Everything's above board. I'm happy. Get out there. And he's complaining. Typical Drew McIntyre. He hates the contract because Drew McIntyre just realized how wrestling works. He realized the champions have the advantage. If it's a DQ, champions retain. If it's a countout, champions retain. If it's any shenanigans at all, champions retain. That's how it's always been. And now Drew just realized that. He's mad about the contract. But good guy, Cody Rhodes, he accepted Drew McIntyre's terms. Said, you know what? Fine. If I cause a DQ, you're the champion. If I'm counted out, you're champion. So now Drew had taken away Cody's championship advantage, or champion's advantage, which means what? It means Cody can't cheat, or he can't use the belt like he did last time. Does this mean we're going to get a new champion? No. I would love to see it, but again, like I said earlier, I'm leaning 80-20 Cody wins. Are we going to have 3 new champions? That's what I would do. Shake it up. Drew, Jade, Punk. But is that realistic? Probably not. But I thought this segment was good. Solid. I liked the back and forth between the two. They both sounded good on the mic. Drew made his points. He got his wish. Then when he brought up how he, his career and how it parallels Cody Rhodes. They both went away, then came back. WWE called me. I didn't call them. They called me. Cody says, you know what? You're right, Drew. You gave us the blueprint. A lot of us followed in your footsteps. But yeah, you were fired, and I walked away. There's a difference. Which was a good line. Then he said, nice guys don't finish last, except for me, something like that. Well, that's not what he said. He said, nice guy finished last before I showed up. Basically saying, I'm a good guy, nice guy, Cody, yeah. And Drew said, you're not getting the last word. You're not going to get the last word. And then he brought up his daughters, and how he should be home playing trick-or-treat with them. Taking them out along the neighborhood for trick-or-treating. And this set Cody off. Cody flipped out, tried to hit him with the title, and Drew ducked it and hit him with the Claymore. Uh-oh. Drew stands tall. Put him through a table. Now I'm thinking, shit, Cody's probably going to win. Now, Drew McIntyre said online that he's going to buck the trend. All the wrestling tropes and the go-home math bullshit, he's going to buck it and win it no matter what. So he's even breaking the fourth wall saying, yeah, I know I stood tall, but I'm still going to win. Do I believe it? No. I hope. Do I believe it? Nah. But Drew is in Cody's head. The American Nightmare is having nightmares about Drew McIntyre. If you're going to have only 4 matches, didn't you have all 4 being a banger, or leaving us shook, or making a statement with the 4 matches? Didn't you? I'm not saying you have to have a title change here, but I welcome it. I would welcome it with open arms. I just don't believe it. I would not bet a single dollar on this match. It's probably gonna be Cody retains. Maybe Randy gets involved. I will say this. They are doing the whodunit. Who attacked Jacob Fatu? Similar to the Jay Cargo thing. Was it Cody? It wasn't. Was it Drew? It probably wasn't. Because that'd be kind of dumb and uninteresting. So I'm wondering, who could it be? And does that tie into this match? Could it be Randy Orton? Why? I don't know. But could it be Randy? Here's a question. Who attacked Jacob Fatu? Not Cody. It's not Drew. So who did it? Who could do it and have it be compelling? Not the MFTs, for God's sakes. Don't tell me Tala Tonga attacked freaking Jacob. That'd be dumb. Or Solo. But who did it? Honestly, who did it? Randy would be the most compelling thing, right? But yeah, maybe it does tie in. Will it tonight? Probably not. Would I love that? Yes. But I don't think so. Why would Randy attack Jacob? Why? Jacob was feuding with Drew. Why would Randy randomly attack him? I don't understand. But you tell me. Open for me? Oh, that'd be great. Imagine if it was Tony D. Tony D'Angelo has been called up and took out Jacob Fatu. The family is on Smackdown now. The family took out Jacob. Funny, but no. Let's not do Tony D. But Obafemi? Trick Williams? I doubt it's either of them. I doubt it. But Trick or Oba would be great. Tony D would be a nightmare. No Tony D. Randy would be cool, but just explain it. Like, why would he do that? I need an explanation. But yeah, we'll see what happens. What happens with that whole whodunit thing? Whodunit. We'll see. Last time we saw Randy, he was facing Drew, so probably tonight Jacob took his spots. Okay. I need a little more. I need a little more, but I see what direction you're going there. But is it enough? No. Need a little more. A little more. A little more beyond that. But yeah, tonight I'm going with, unfortunately, no disrespect to Cody Rhodes, but tonight I think he retains. Then maybe the person that attacked Jacob comes out after that. But then again, wouldn't that mean Jacob has to go after them? So whoever attacked Jacob, I would think, would be in a feud with Jacob. Because right? We'll see. We'll see. You're asking for it to make sense. Yeah, that's not too much to ask, is it? Most WWE superstars. Most WWE storytelling this year hasn't really made sense. Well, there's a spirit. Are you wrong? No. But I don't want to hear it because I want it to make sense. Okay, I'm hoping for the best. Is this Smackdown? Raw? I feel better about Raw. Smackdown? Yeah. That's my response to Smackdown. Yeah. What else happened on this godforsaken show? Let's see. we had. Let's go back to the ladies. Julia, that backstage segment that she was talking to Tiffany with, that segment turned into a title match for next week. Chelsea Green and Apple Fire, bless their hearts, walked into the shot. Chelsea Green wants a match. But she's getting it. It's going to be Chelsea Green taking on Julia next week. Okay, so from one problem to another, the women's mid-card scene is unfortunate. I don't understand how they don't see the issue here. I don't understand why they can't just call up some women, for God's sakes. Call up Lola, call up Lash, call up Jordan Grace, whatever you got to do. There's so many ways to address this issue, but they're refusing to address it. So we're getting Chelsea Green against Julia. Is that exciting right now? No, but that's what we're getting. I saw some people online hyping up Nikki Cross. I'm sorry, I don't care about that match either. This was well shot, by the way. It was well shot how they panned to Apple Fire and then Nikki Cross was behind her. That was very well done. But I don't care about Nikki Cross against Julia. I don't. Give me Jordan Grace. Give me Lola Vice. Give me Last Legend. Give me something new, something fresh in that division. It's not that hard. By the way, Julia's promos are getting better. Her English is getting better. She's clearly putting in the work. So let's all round of applause for Julia for putting in that work. But yeah, this is terrible. I don't care at all. It's unfortunate. But hey, what can we do? Because Triple H clearly does not care about this division right now. Because he could fix the issue very quickly. But he's choosing not to. He's choosing not to. But anyway, Chelsea Green, Julia. I'm going to tell you right now that Julia wins. Shocker, I know. Got some backstage segments with R-Truth as Santa Claus. Not because he's playing Santa Claus for Halloween, but because he thinks it's Christmas. Good old R-Truth. Still dumb as a rock. Thinking it is Christmas time and not Halloween. We had what else? We had a great match between Nathan Frazier and Ilya Dragunov. Of course, the highlight of SmackDown every week is those U.S. title matches. This was no exception. Good match, fun, exciting. There was a very, very rough bump that Nathan Frazier took. That was scary. Landed on his neck. Luckily, he seems to be okay. So that's good news. Got a promo from Damian Priest calling out Aleister Black. So that feud continues. Started back in June. Still going. Fine. I'm fine with that. Because they added a new element with Zelina Vega. So I'm fine with it continuing. That's fine. What else happened on SmackDown that's worth a damn? MFTs are still causing havoc. There was no tease of the Wyatt 6 this week, I don't think. Am I wrong? Was the Wyatt 6 MFT feud, was that teased at all? I don't think so. Remind me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember that happening. I don't remember any tease of that matchup. Was there any Wyatt 6 MFT stuff? I don't remember seeing them last night. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. They're hyping up this Ciampa stuff. So Ciampa came out there. He cut off Fraxium when they're heading down there to the U.S. title open challenge, which I kind of appreciate. Because typically, what will happen is you have a U.S. title open challenge, and one person comes out there. I think it makes sense to have multiple people coming out there, and there being a bit of an argument about who gets the match. That seems more realistic. Because you would think if there was an open challenge, it'd be a long line of people trying to get in there. I'm happy there was a little bit of friction there, a little bit of conversation about who's going to have that match, as opposed to just one person showing up. That never really made sense to me. So having Nathan Frazier and Ciampa arguing about who's going to have the match made sense. Ultimately, Ciampa, the heel here, got told no. I think, what did he say? He said Ciampa was behaving like a jackass, something like that, or an asshole. So going towards a Ciampa Ilya Dragunov match, which is going to be good. That's fine. But this feels very small potatoes. Doesn't seem big or grand. What's the big stuff here? The big stuff was Drew, Cody Rhodes. That's kind of it. The rest of it seemed kind of small. And it's unfortunate because the ladies match for tonight, that segment opened the show, and it felt small and unimportant and not essential, not crucial. That sucks. But yeah, SmackDown was rough. I don't think there's anything worth talking about beyond that. Kind of covered it. Let me just scroll through here. Make sure I'm not crazy, but SmackDown was kind of uneventful. I mean, you had the Nia Jax Alexa Bliss match. That was kind of a snooze fest. I mean, what is that leading to? Alexa pinned Nia Jax because Charlotte Flair distracted her. Where's that headed? Where's that going? I don't know. Next week will be Charlotte against Nia Jax. So Alexa won. Will Charlotte win? Will Charlotte take a pin to Nia Jax? And if so, what's happening here? Will her partner show up? Her partner? People are saying that Last Legend will be her partner. Is that going to happen, really? Does that track? Does that ring true for you? Are we going to see Last Legend pop up tonight or next week? I don't think so, but maybe, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're doing with Nia Jax on SmackDown with Charlotte and Alexa. At this point, I take a Last Legend popping up. I take that. So that means she's on the main roster, which is needed. It's needed. So give me Lash and Nia Jax. As weird as that match is, as weird as that partnership is, give me Lash and Nia Jax. Fine. Give me something other than what I'm getting on SmackDown week to week. SmackDown was better last few weeks, but today was, last night, went back to ass. Went back to being not great. So we'll see what happens. Got a face off between. Did this move you guys? Were you guys excited by this? Ilya and Palatonga. Were you moved? Were you excited by this? Honestly, I'm not. But maybe that's just me. It'll be Candice LeRae. I'm not interested in a Candice LeRae Nia Jax reunion. I'm just not. I'll take it if it's something new for Charlotte and Alexa, but that doesn't move me. If that happens, I'm guessing Charlotte and Alexa won't be in War Games, which will be weird considering Charlotte and Alexa would miss 3 straight PLEs. So I said on Twitter that I think for the face team, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss are locks. Some people thought, nah, I don't think so. I think maybe instead of Charlotte and Alexa, it'll be Stephanie and Nikki Bella. The issue I have with that is that's 3 straight PLEs with no Charlotte Flair and Alexa, in 3 straight PLEs with Stephanie Vaquer. Does that make sense for Triple H to have 3 straight PLEs for Stephanie and 3 straight no-shows for Charlotte Flair? I'm going to guess right now that Charlotte and Alexa get in that match, in that War Games match. But I could be wrong. But if Asuka and Kairi cheat to beat Alexa and Charlotte Flair, that could be some motivation for them to get involved in that match. To get Charlotte Flair and Alexa pissed off. They team up with Charlotte Flair and Io Sky to go after the Kabuki Warriors. That could work. Anyway, we'll see. It kept saying Bailey and Lyra. Anything's possible. I'm not the creative team. I'm not in there, so I don't know. But Stephanie versus Raquel says in IY Realistic at Saturday Night at SummerSlam. I saw the S went to Saturday Night Main Event. That's at SummerSlam Survivor Series. S man, SS. Yeah, Survivor Series could have Raquel to Stephanie. That'd be 3 straight PLEs for Stephanie. I'm not complaining about it, but usually, well, we're gonna say usually that like to alternate, but tonight is a PLE kind of, right? This show tonight is a show on Peacock. So that's Tiffany's match right now. So maybe we will get Stephanie at Survivor Series. Tonight doesn't feel like a PLE, but it should feel like that. I mean, it pretty much is. It pretty much is. It's not on TV. So yes, it is a PLE. But that's Tiffany's. You go back to Stephanie at Survivor Series in the War Games match or a one-on-one with Raquel. It could work. But what happens with Nikki Cross? Because that heel turn needs to happen eventually. I could see a situation where Nikki Bella turns on Stephanie after the Raquel Stephanie match. That could happen. For sure. That could happen after the match. So possible. You run Raquel versus Stephanie at Survivor Series. Stephanie wins. Nikki Bella goes into the ring, lifts up her hand, and then attacks Stephanie. That sounds very WWE. It sounds very WWE. So yeah, that could happen there as well. Yeah. Nothing else really happened on Smackdown. That's worth a damn, at least. So, a boring, uneventful for the most part Smackdown. Bro, I saw the other day, can you imagine Roxanne putting Nikki in Judgment Day? Have her take Liv Morgan's spot? I don't know about that one. Bo's dad is in critical condition. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Hope all is well. Hope he recovers. I didn't know that. Maybe I did see that report somewhere, but I didn't really register it in my mind. But that would explain him not being on screen. That sucks. Today is LA Knight's birthday. She's now 43. Perfect age for Triple H booking. In your 40s. What are the other 2 matches? Let's see. Let's run through that card. That Saturday night main event card. Let's go. Back. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. Again, Jade better win. There's no point of having Tiffany retain. 300 days is long enough. Okay, it's long for a 26-year-old. Okay, let's move on to Jade. What comes with that, it is what it is. It can't be any less interesting than what we have right now. Tiffany loses. Dirty Dom, so popular, so over. He'll be the most over tonight in this match, by the way. The most over tonight. And he's a heel who gets cheered. That's fine. Penta, Rusev, they take each other out. Dom lies, he cheats, he steals, and he retains. So I don't see Dom losing the belt here. Dom retains. Wouldn't that be crazy? We had 4 title changes. Penta wins. CM Punk. Jade. Andrew. No. A lot of people hit on Saturday Night Main Event. They call it an exhibition. Say it's not important. It's not relevant. Nothing happens. This could be a real slap in the face to those people. We get a big show where shit goes down. We get a lot of title changes. That'd be crazy. We know we're going to get one in the main event, though, right? We're going to get one. Punk, Jay. But it'd be really, really fun to have a crazy show with a bunch of title changes. Really flip the narrative about this show. Because people think nothing happens on Saturday Night Main Event. So you trick them and you pull a fast one by having a lot of crazy stuff happen. It could work. No, Dom wins. Dom is winning for sure. Main event. Well, I'm assuming this is a main event. But could it be Drew Cody, the main event? Who knows? But anyway, Punk Jay. I think Punk wins, even though it's probably more compelling if Jay wins, especially if there's a heel turn here. Let's say Jay cheats to beat CM Punk. If Jay Uso cheats to beat Cody. If Jay Uso cheats to beat CM Punk, I would accept the title being on him. That's at least interesting. At least compelling. But I think CM Punk wins here. And we'll see how Jay reacts. We'll see if we get any heel turn regardless. Maybe CM Punk wins and then Jay turns, whatever. But I think CM Punk wins this tonight. You get Punk as champion. Heading into War Games. And then Cody probably retains, even though I hope Drew wins. So yeah, 4 matches tonight. They better all have time, and they better all be bangers. The last time we had Jade Tiffany at SummerSlam, it was like 7 minutes. So this time, with Jade being a heel, she can slow it down. She can attack Tiffany, attack her ligaments, right? Slow the match down, which is a better role for her. We're probably going to get like a 12-minute match, 12 to 15 minutes with them, you would hope. But Jade wins. Yeah, these matches need to deliver. Maybe some backstage segments. It's only 4 freaking hours, okay? It's on the streaming service. No commercial breaks. All right. We'll see how it goes. I'd be upset if there was freaking commercial breaks during a Peacock telecast. Okay? There should be no commercials during a match, just like NXT PLEs or any other PLE that used to be on freaking Peacock, all right? I don't want to see any freaking commercials. They're going head to head with Game 7 of the World Series. I do not follow baseball, but even I didn't even know there was a damn World Series. Well, I knew the World Series was happening. I didn't know it was a Game 7. I don't follow baseball one bit. No contest for Jay Punk match. Jade wins Dom retains and Drew wins. No contest. Boy, that pissed people off, wouldn't it? Game 7 of the World Series. Who's even in the World Series? The Dodgers and who? I don't even know. That's fair. I could see Bronson and Braun going down there and messing up the match. That's true. Very likely. Then again, Paul Heyman said to wait for the winner and then attack, right? Paul Heyman said it's better to see who comes out on top before you make your move. That way you're only wrestling one person. So maybe they wait for CM Punk to win and then they attack. That could be something. So I hope to see a one-on-one match with no outside interference. That'd be my hope. But we'll see. Can't trust these writers, man. Just can't. Could he ignore Heyman? Sure. Very possible. Maybe even likely. So that's that. What else beyond SmackDown and Saturday Night Main Event? We have a Stardom show coming up here. The main event being Momo Watanabe and Saya Kamatani. A show that has not been advertised, really. It's not really been promoted or hyped up. But the result is obvious. Even though Momo won the 5-star GP, Taro Okada and Bushiroad has not really hyped up this match or gave it the proper build because it's obvious to everybody, obvious that Saya is winning because Saya is already talking about the big shows at the end of the year. Wrestle Kingdom and Dream Queendom. All right, it's like, so let's not even mess around. Talking about Dream Queendom, talking about Wrestle Kingdom already, so Saya is going to win. So why should we even bother promoting this match? Why even bother hyping it up? What they're saying. It's unfortunate. I think the 5-star GP has been a waste again. For the second straight year, it's been a waste. Last year, Micah won the 5-star GP, and what happened? She lost to Tam 2 weeks later. Now we have Momo winning it. And what's happening? Gonna lose to Saya Kamatani? So what is the point? It's one thing to happen it's one thing if it happens 1 year, but 2 straight years? It'd be like having the Royal Rumble winner losing twice at Mania, back to back. Yeah, I don't know. It's not my call. I'm not booking it, so. Three years? Oh, 2 years. That's 3 years in a row. My bad. Even I was mistaken. So it's triple worse. Yeah, Mum will be fine. She's young. She's not going to retire. I don't like it for her. It's unfortunate. It sucks. But she'll live. Sure, she'll live. But I just think it's dumb, boring, and nonsensical. But sure, Momo will be fine. You probably expected it. I can promise you she's not surprised by this, okay? You know what time it is. She knows where the bread is buttered. She knows that Saya Kamatani is the face of the Joshi world. She knows. Doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's right. This match should be a big match that people talk about. Right now, it's a foregone conclusion that nobody really cares about, if we're being honest, and they're all looking past it. In fact, the one that's more compelling is the goofy, silly match happening between freaking Bozilla and what's her face? I can't remember her name right now because I'm bad with names. Let's see if I can remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Saki. There you go. So I'm saying like this show in 2 days, it is unfortunate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to say. It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate show. This match should be huge. It's not. I'm more looking forward to what the booking is for freaking the goofy match here with Bozilla and Saki. It had the best build. Correct. It had the best build. It was funny. It was character driven. It had good character moments. It's a better build. Meanwhile, the 5-star GP winner, taking on 2-belt Saya, is an afterthought and a foregone conclusion. It is horrendous booking. Konami, Starlight Kid, it'd be a good match. Starlight Kid retains, of course. Suzuki, can she win the belt here against Sarah May? No, Sarah May wins. And probably rightfully so. And rightfully so. In fact, I don't know who's going to take the belt off of her. May will be a champion for the foreseeable future, at least until Green Kingdom. I feel like this show should be bigger than it is. Power of build, the power of promotion. Again, I'm most excited for this one. I'm most excited for this damn match. Everything else is about the in-ring. I get it. It's going to be good. In-ring, great. In-ring, great. In-ring, great. I'm sure it'll be good. But that's the given. Give me some story. Give me some intrigue. Give me some character moments. Make me care about the outcome. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. Here it is. Here's the match. The match I'm looking forward to the most. Right here. Terrible booking. Terrible, terrible booking by Taro and the crew. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. Is what it is. So this 3rd of November, see Azumi, Amasaki, Hinako, and Waka. Okay. Saida, Momo, Kogo, Bree Priestley against Hate. Whatever. Man, I feel like the Joshi world missing those stories, man. They're missing those stories. What is the top storyline in all of Joshi Pro? What's the top storyline across all the promotions? I don't know. Margot just had new champions, so they're on a refresh there. You have TJPW, where Miyu is facing off with this American chick that nobody knows. Okay, J-Rod. That's the top program right now in the world of TJPW. Okay. Here's the top program here. I don't know what's happening over there in Sinjo right now. Yeah, what's the top storyline? There isn't one. Ever since Tam retired, some people say that Tam Nakano was very much involved in creative storytelling in Stardom. And right now, I think she's right. I think they're right. Now that Tam's gone, on Taro to book some shit, and there's nothing going on character-wise or storytelling-wise beyond some of the goofy stuff with Bozilla and Saki. Beyond that, what is the top storyline? Can anyone tell me? There's zero chance Momo wins, correct? Do you watch Stardom show from yesterday? I did not. I did see some clips. I haven't watched it yet. I know that Momo and Saya had a moment in the ring, but beyond that, I haven't seen it. I'll probably check it out today. You can spoil it, by the way. You can spoil it. I don't care if you spoil it. Go ahead. 3-belt Hazuki? I think she loses. I think May retains. They did this injury angle with Konami. Oh yeah, I saw that. She has an arm injury, and I saw her going after her with a chair. So there may be a injury angle in that match. Well, there definitely will be. And people are wondering if that will make the difference for Konami. I don't think so. I think Starlight Kid will prevail. No offense to Konami, I just don't buy it. I don't buy that title change. Especially right now. I don't buy that. I don't think they're going to take the belt off of Starlight Kid, put it on Konami respectfully. All due respect. I just don't buy that. Could be wrong. I mean, what the hell do I know? But I'm not going to buy that one. But I did see that online. I saw them, I saw her favoring that arm. I saw Konami going after her with the belt. Not the belt, with the chair. Saw that. Let me see if I can find it real quick anyway. I did see it on here. How far do I have to scroll? Not that far, I hope, because I saw it not too long ago. Here, nope, can't see it. Never mind, let's see. Let me do this. Let me try this. Oh, I passed it, my bad. I passed it. There we go. Here she is with the chair. This is what I saw. Whack. See, let's keep going. She had the arm injury. Luck for her. Oh no. I just don't buy title change. I just don't buy it. I just don't. Who does Saya face at Wrestle Kingdom? Probably Shuri. If I had to guess, because she is the IWGP champion, they probably do a title for title where Saya puts her 2 belts on the line, Shuri puts her belt on the line, and then Saya wins. We'll get 3-belt Saya. Really crown her as the god of the Joshi world. Now the strong belt, the IWGP, and the red belt. Imagine that. Last time I saw Natsupoi, she was hanging out with Sari, and they were hyping up the Sari show. So Sari was on the Stardom show. She was talking about her match, her booking for her show, and Natsupoi will be on that card. So that's the last time I saw Natsupoi. She was talking about Sari and her show. Not really Stardom show, but Sari's show. So that's what she's doing. I believe the match is going to be Sari and either Natsupoi or Natsupoi will be facing, might be Sari and Suzu versus Natsupoi and somebody else. I know it's a tag match with Suzu, Natsupoi, and Suri, and someone else. I can't remember the order of the damn. I can't remember who's on whose team. Let me find out real quick. Let me see real quick. Don't tell me. Let me see if I can find it. I like to track things down on Twitter. Let's see. So no, I bookmarked that damn thing. I know I bookmarked this. The tag match with Suzu's Ree and Natsupoi. Think. Did I dream that? Maybe I dreamt it. Okay, I didn't bookmark it. Whoops. There it is. Okay, it was freaking Shishiro Hashimoto. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, that's what it was. So I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong. 3 and Suzu versus Natsupoi, Shishiro Hashimoto. Okay, so knew it was those 3 involved. Suzu, Suri, and Natsupoi. I just can't remember who's on whose team. And the last person was Shishiro. This is gonna be a banger. So last time I saw Natsupoi, she was talking about this. I don't know what she's doing in Stardom right now. Big match. Big match. And the way Sari books her matches, it's going to be a banger. 25 minutes to 30 minutes, banger. It's going to be great. Last time Natsupoi was on this show, it was great. Last time Shishiro Hashimoto was in this show, it was great. Suzu will fit in very well. She can wrestle. She can go. I have all the trust in the world with Suzu. It'll be a good one. A good one to watch. A banker. Did you see that Aya and Sayaka beat Hanako and Waka for the new... I did see that. I didn't watch it, but I saw the result. They really, really like Aya, don't they? Aya Sakura. They really like her. The high kick queen, they call her. I'm always so on her. I'm so on her and Sayaka, to be completely honest with you. If you ask me, Rossi got the last laugh. Rossi got the last laugh because the best rookie of 2023 was Victoria Yuzuki. By far. Hanako, probably my second there. But in terms of that class, that Stardom rookie class, 2023, Victoria Yuzuki, who's a champion, by the way, white belt champion, he is Marigold royalty right now. He's a Marigold queen. Love her over there. I think that Stardom rookie class, he really, really topped that. He went off. She made the right decision. If you ask me, she made the right decision. She's in Marigold. She's wrestling with freaking Miku and Tommy and Mayu. She's getting a lot of attention, a lot of work over there. Made the correct decision, she did. Happy for Victoria. The best of that class. Good for her. I love her. My favorite wrestler in Stardom, rookie class, 2023. And she's my favorite wrestler in Marigold. The Queen, Victoria Yuzuki. What's your favorite girl Hanan up to? I've come around on Hanan. What is she doing right now? What is Hanan doing right now? I have no idea. I remember when I had her winning the 5-star GP. Boy, I was wrong. That's what they should have done, by the way. I stand by it. Even though I love Momo, I'm happy she got something here. I stand by they should have had Hannon win that thing. Especially considering what they're doing right now with Momo, which is kind of just boring, bland. Hey, we're still in the same faction. Now we're gonna face each other. The best woman win. It's just very unfortunate. In hindsight, they probably should have just went with Hannon winning that thing and facing Saya Kamatani, whatever. I don't see how this match benefits Momo at this point. Whatever, man. It is what it is. I mean, I don't feel like enough people complain about this shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Stardom gets a pass for their bullshit, booking. They get a pass, and I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm gonna speak truth to power, and I'm gonna say Stardom's booking is ass. I saw somebody say that, oh, it's up to the talent to book themselves. Like, what? Is this true? Maybe I'm ignorant. Is it true that the talent have to book themselves when it comes to storylines? So when it comes to storylines and character moments and they have to write for themselves, is that true? That's crazy. That's true. You gotta come up with your own storylines. So what's happening with Bozilla and Saki, that's them on their own. That's Bozilla and Saki writing that themselves and improvising out there. Crazy. It's true. So the whole storyline between Tam and Saya, that was all Tam and no Taro. There's no writing team. There's no one helping telling the stories. That sounds fishy if you ask me. And it could win sometime in the next 5 years, sure, but why wait? Yoshiro Hashimoto versus Rhea Ripley would cook. I agree. You thought she was winning the 5-star GP. Glad you let go of that hate. Oh yeah, I thought Hannah was going to win. Even before, when I was hating on her, or a wild call, being honest, I thought she was going to win. I've come around on her because I like what she did with Hazuki. He showed some character moments, more fire, a different vibe in her feud with Hazuki, which I appreciated. And I always saw the talent with Hannon. I always saw it. I just didn't love the character. She felt very cookie cutter, very corporate, superstar. Hey, very fake. She seemed very fake to me. Wasn't a real character out there. What is the prototypical Joshi? Here she is. No character, no agency, nothing interesting. Just carbon cutout of the typical marketable Joshi. But now with the Hazuki feud, I saw some new layers, some character stuff there. I'm okay, you know what? I'm gonna lay off you, Hannon. You can be the face of Stardom, no problem. I have no problem with that. But yeah, it was rough for a second there. Funny thing is, the best Joshi storyline is in WWE. I agree with you, for sure, without question. Because the WWE, for all its faults, especially in the West, they pushed the storytelling to the forefront because there's a TV program, versus in Japan, it's more, as EO says, it's more combat sports related, it's more sports based. Versus WWE, they're telling the storyline because it's on TV, so I have to entertain that way. That lends to more storytelling. But yeah, Asuka, Kairi, Io, that's an actual storytelling over there for the Joshis that they're not getting over there in Japan. At least not right now. Nothing since Tam Saya has been compelling at all. And again, I asked you guys to give me the storyline over there that's the best in Japan for the women. Blank. No response. It's rough. It's all about the in-ring right now. It's all about in-ring. Nothing compelling, nothing character-wise, nothing interesting. No heel turn, no backstabbing, no betrayals, no nothing. But that's just me, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. Right now, the Joshis are going to Mexico. Stardom's always in CMLL. A lot of back and forth there. It's hard to keep track of, honestly. To be completely honest with you, it's hard to keep track of all that work in CMLL. I just want a good storyline in Japan. Can we get one? Can we get one? Been taking a lot of losses. I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed about her losses. Anyway, any questions about anything? I will open it up to the chat. I will shut up. No more complaining from me. I'll just look at the chat now. But yeah, it's been nothing really going on right now in the Joshi world. At least last year, there was something with the side turn. Folks were upset. They were upset. At least with something. The Micah betrayal, Tam stuff. It was something last year. This year is kind of rough. Rossi, we need a Mari Gold NXT storyline. According to Brian Alvarez, the WWE will be sending women over to Japan next year. Now, there's some speculation about what that will mean. Will it be Mari Gold? Or will it be Sinjo because of the Mako Sanomura relationship? I would think it'd be Mari Gold, but I don't know. But that's just Brian Alvarez, so take that with a grain of salt. But according to him, next year, they'll be sending women over there to Japan to work Mari Gold or Sinjo. We'll see which one it is. I see why Rhea Ripley hasn't. She got took out by Io, can easily come back since nothing pretty much has happened to her. The previous comment was, when do you think Io coming back? Probably next Raw. Yeah, her vacation won't be long, so she'll be back next week. Monday. Bozilla has been getting annoyed by Akira because they lose a lot of tag matches. Well, Bozilla's booking has been weird altogether. I don't love Bozilla's booking. I don't know what they're doing with her. Her booking in Margot was better. Her booking by Rossi was better. So we'll see what happens with Bozilla. But yeah, Bozilla's booking is weird. It takes a lot of losses for sure. A lot of losses over there. I don't know what the goal is for them. For Bozilla, it's about getting more experience, getting more attention, building her brand. That's fine. But in terms of Stardom, I don't know what the point of this booking is. It is what it is. I miss her in Marigold. She was a bigger deal to me in Marigold than she is in Stardom. Stronger. I mean, will we get a Bozilla against Saya match? Like, will we get a Bozilla Saya match anytime soon? Bozilla had a feud with freaking Sari. This tweet of mine got a lot of freaking views and responses. I'm noticing now. That before I get copyrighted. Quick. I called out the segment as being trash. Wait, that didn't work. Like that. Let me take this off screen first because knowing the WWE, screen getting taken down. Tiffany has been the only push of this new era which has failed, in my opinion. Sure, she's popular, but she's shown she can't lead a match, or lead a division, or carry a program. Bianca, Rhea, Liv, Lyra, Io, and even JC have all proven they can take the ball and run with it. I don't necessarily disagree with anything there. It's popular, but the writing hasn't helped her. She needs help from the writers for sure. I can be critical because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Mostly everyone else is dumb. Fact of the matter is, this shit is harder than marks think, and the only way I get to get better at it is to be bad in front of the live audience. If you say so. Also, they both have been doing it for less than 5 years. Well, I didn't say they should be thrown out with the bathwater. I'm just saying what it is. I'm not saying fire them. I'm sure they'll both get better. Jade, I thought was fine. Her lines were bad. Are the writers going to get better? Smackdown Women's Division needs a hard reset, I agree. Jade's promo was decent. She needs to start sounding a little bit more sassy. I don't know. Well, the bars in there is there. Delivery is off. No, the bars were not there. Delivery was fine. The bars were bad for Jade Cargill. Putting the big W on Jade is going to be a mistake. It's funny. They need to shake it up drastically because when this run fails, going to go back to Charlotte. Maybe, I don't know. He's always been ass. As a face, she needs a heel turn. Okay. Tiffany's face run has been bad. I agree. Most people agree with me. Most folks agree. Tiffany's a bad babyface? Sure. They really forced her so much to be a face. WWE needs to learn that they are great characters. I agree with that. For sure. Tiffany could have had more edge the entire time. She could have more edge, but she never did. Accurately, sadly. For the love of God, fire the guy who wrote Jay's lines, or the guy who approved it, Road Dogg. I agree, Jay's lines make no sense. What the hell is this? Solo Sikoa is a fool, man. Solo Sikoa is a fool. By fool, I mean funny. Seems hilarious. Man gave the skeleton some dap. Man gave the skeleton some dap. What's up, brother? He was so stupid, man. Solo's great. He's great. Love Solo. He's funny. Ozilla versus Saya next year. I can see Saya holding it till April. Agreed. For Stephanie to WWE, eventually probably. Tiffany, Rhea Ripley, Becky are the IWC's punching bag. Tiffany, Rhea, and Becky. I would add Nia Jax. I would add Jey Uso. I would add, who else? Used to be Charlotte, but now Charlotte Flair has been getting better reactions online. Yeah, but those are the ones really. Mercedes, to a certain extent. I see Saya next defenses after Momo being Sherry, Suri, Amisori, Hannon, Bozilla, Soriano, Micah. And then Momo beats her in April. Those are a lot of defenses, sir or ma'am. There's a lot of defenses. Who do you think will take the TNA title off of Kalani Jordan? Because she's a heel, that's true. Unfortunately, dare I say, Indy Hartwell? Not gonna lie, I'd rather her cut these promos live than getting 30-second backstage segments. By her, you mean Tiffany? Alvarez said there are plans next year for, I said that. Margold, who would you want to send over there? Kendall Gray, Kalani Jordan. It'll probably be people beyond, under that, honestly. It won't be anyone who's on TV. So it'll be unessential personnel. If you're on TV regularly, well, that's not true, because they did send what's his face over there? Charlie Dempsey. They sent other guy whose name I can't remember right now. So I could see them sending not Kalani Jordan, Thea Hale for sure, Carmen Petrovic for sure, Carly Bright, Kylie Armstrong, like that level of talent I can see them sending over there. Is Rhea, Becky, Charlotte, Nia, Tiffany? Sure, that makes sense. Nia for sure, yep. Nia Jax for sure. Bianca, not right now, I don't think. But before, she get a lot of shit. She did get a lot of shit online. I think they making Micah versus beat Saya. Ugh. No offense to Micah, but I don't want to see that. I'd hate that. I don't want to see Maya beat Saya at all. I've arrived. You are late, Maya. Super late. I mean, like almost Green about to be over late. Yeah, gonna be Indy. You're a guy? Okay, gotcha. They sent Charlie Dempsey, yep. Hank, Tank, Noah recently, yeah. But yeah, women like Thea Hale, Carmen Petrovic, that level. Maybe Kendall Gray. Maybe a no, we're gonna say Jada Parker, but no, not Jada Parker. Basically, if you had a world title match, you're not going over there. So by this time next year, I expect Lash and Jordan Grace to be on the main roster. I expect, I'm going to say Zarya, but I don't think Zarya either. So yeah, Kendall Gray level and below. Do you think Mariah returns to Stardom? No, I think she goes freelancer. No timeline yells surgery, and she showed her hand recently. She hasn't shown her hand at least recently. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Bianca Belair. I don't. Talking about Bianca Belair depresses me. Talking about Bianca Belair depresses me. Lainey Reed. That's another good name. They can send Lainey Reed for sure. Maybe even a Carly Bright. Carly Bright, Lainey Reed, Thea Hale. Folks like that. Yeah, Lainey Reed in Japan would be great. It would be bangers. Oh, what's her face? Oh my God. Maddie Rinkowski. Ren Sinclair. Yes. They can send Ren Sinclair. Bianca showing up tonight? Don't say that. Don't say that. It's not happening. Don't even start. Don't even start. That'd be great, but don't start. Am I taking the over or under on 10 minutes for that championship match tonight? I'm gonna say older. I'm gonna say over. The reason why, I think Jade Cargill playing the heel will slow it down. Before it was face versus face, but the heel usually sets the tempo. So I can see them doing a little bit more of a slow burn with Jade Cargill attacking Tiffany, slowing it down, going after the leg, going after her arm maybe, trying to take Tiffany apart. So because of that angle, that heel element, I think Jade Cargill can slow it down enough that the match exceeds 10 minutes. So we're gonna get like a slow, methodical Jade Cargill attacking Tiffany's legs, attacking the knee, a leg lock, a Boston Crab, submission attempts, stuff like that to slow it down. And then Tiffany makes the big babyface comeback. But I think we're gonna have enough slow moments for it to be over 10 minutes. Yeah, Carmen, Ren Sinclair, Thea Hale, Carly Bright, that level. Especially because of Charlie Dempsey. I feel like her connection with Charlie Dempsey, that makes sense for her to go over there as well. So yeah, and she could wrestle her ass off. So yeah, Maddie Rankowski, aka Ren Sinclair, I can see going to Japan next year for like 3 months or like a month or two, for sure. I don't see Soruka going over there. She seemed like a premium talent, but they wouldn't risk it. I don't see that. I think Sol is going to be fast-tracked, if anything, to main roster, so no Japan run for her. Jade and Tiffany, time depends on how long Dom Triple Threat goes. There's only 4 matches tonight. I mean, crying out loud. There's only 4 matches. Mm-hmm. One name that could have been good, by the way, I'm going to show you this image that I called not too long ago. I said that there's 1 star here. I said that back in January of 2024. The 1 star was Kalani Jordan, and I was right. Now, I like, what's her face? What's her name here? I am terrible with names, just so you know. He got injured recently. Energizer Bunny. Very, very energetic. Athletic as hell. Has a great a great cartwheel lariat. What's her name? What is this woman's name? Here. What's her name? Someone tell me right now what's her name. Can't remember it. No, not Fallon Henley. That's not Fallon. That's oh my God. What's that girl's name? Give me a quick second. Not WWE NXT roster. I am terrible with names, man. I can never forget a face, but your name, I'll forget it like a day later. Let's see, NXT. She's injured right now, unfortunately. She has an ACL tear. What is her name? It is Brandon Lee Reese. Brandon Lee Reese is her name. I like her a lot. I can see her. Yes, Reese, you're right. I got it. Brandon Lee Reese. I can see her in Japan with her athleticism and her talent. I like her a lot. Unfortunately, she hasn't really broken out yet. She was in Evolve and she got injured right now. So I'm kind of worried about her. But I said, I see 1 clear star. I'm about Kalani Jordan. Turns out I was correct. Now, Izzy Dame coming along, but I still wouldn't call her a star. I don't know if she's going to make it. Kalani Jordan for sure. The rest of them, honestly, if you told me a year from now they're all been cut, I would not be surprised. Even Izzy Dame, I would not be shocked about. Even though I see she's growing and getting better. I like her a lot. Her presence, her character work is getting good. But I wouldn't be shocked if let her go. There's 1 star here. The rest of them could be gone by next year. I wouldn't be surprised. I have an eye, okay? I have an eye for talent. Is that what I tell myself? That's what I tell myself, at least. White girl, 32. That's why you have to differentiate yourself. Find ways to stand out. But yeah, Connie Jordan is a star here. We'll see what happens with Izzy Dame, but I'm not really that optimistic about her on the main roster. But there's 1 star here. Carmen Petrovic, unfortunately, a cut could be coming anytime soon. I would not be surprised. Not on TV, ever. Rough out here, man. It's rough trying to make it. You have to stand out somehow. You have to stand out. So you better be a great athlete, an amazing athlete, like a Tiffany or a Soruka, or have amazing promo skills like a Jada Parker. If not, you are in trouble. It's funny because I thought Izzy Dame was screwed when they put her with the culling. Actually, that has benefited her. Same with Tatum Paxley. I was like, no, don't put Tatum in the culling. I was wrong. I didn't know they had this angle set up for her where she's gonna win the championship and have this dynamic with Izzy Dame and Lila Valkyria. I didn't see that coming. So the culling has worked out for both of them. But yeah, it's rough out here. PC, you better stand out. Just don't be blonde white girl 31 or 42. Okay, stand out. Which is interesting because that one chick that just won the LFG season 2. I didn't watch that show, by the way. LFG season 2 winner. Here she is. Blonde girl, 55. Right? I would be worried. She comes out with a mask, like a luchador mask. She should wear that 24/7. Stand out. Be different. I'm telling you, you better be amazing in the ring or a great promo, because if not, you look generic, and unfortunately, you won't stand out. Sorry to tell you the truth, but let me see that freaking mask he wears. Let me see that. Does she have the damn photo with the mask? Nope. Yeah, man, it's rough. There it is. She should wear that. Wear that every time you wrestle. You should stand out with that. If not, she's screwed. Tell you that right now. I'm telling you, you better be an amazing athlete or an amazing promo right now, because it is tough out there when you're competing against the Sorukas in the Tiffany's of the world. These amazing athletes. You better have something to stand out. Just don't be blonde girl 55, okay? Wear that damn mask. Look at Tatum. Tatum Paxley was a generic superstar. Then she made that turn where she went the whole dark thing and I'm crazy. I thought that was a mistake at first. Boy, she worked out well for her. She took that creepy angle and got over with it. Worked with Lyra Valkyria, worked with the culling, worked with a bunch of talent, and now she's champion. So she made a change in her character. Cause remember, before that turn, she was just like Tatum, the athlete, just generic. Made a decision with her character to go with that whole creepy, dark, gothic route. Now she's over as hell and she's champion. Make a change, do something. Just don't be generic girl number 35. I'm surprised Carly Bright is still around. To tell you the truth, I'm surprised Carly Bright has not been cut. It is scary out here. I'm telling you. Carly Bright, I don't know how you still made it around here, but you better do something and fast. Do something and fast. If not, You're gonna get cut. I don't know why this damn site is taking so long to freaking upload. Do something. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Do something and fast. Brinley Reese, great athlete. I like her a lot because I like her athleticism and her vibe, but gotta do something. You got hurt. Do something, Brinley Reese, because maybe rough. I'm a fan of hers, but rough out here in these streets. Gotta stand out somehow. I think Bianca Belair and Montez Ford were very, very smart to have the whole long braid thing. Montez Ford told her, hey, the braid is going to work because it lets you stand out. That worked out great for her. Dame, I'm liking the direction with her. She's getting TV time. She's a heel with the culling. I'm good with that for now. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be worried for Easy Dame. I would have been worried, but she's fine for right now. She's in a top storyline with Tatum. Carmen, I would be scared. Carmen, I would be scared if I were you. Do something and fast. So I'm going to say. Do something. Or you're going to be in trouble. Let's see who else. Who else? Because if you're not a Tiffany Stratton athleticism, like all the credit in the world to Tatum, she made a decision to go that route and it worked out for her brilliantly. Brilliant decision. So brilliant. She saw what was coming. She was proactive. She made the switch. I don't know why this site going so damn slow. I don't know why it's happening like that. Rizzo, I would be terrified. This screams Electra Lopez in Legato. Her work in the family, it screams Electra Lopez. A fourth wheel who could be cut at any point. Right now she's injured. It's not looking great for her. I don't love the prospect for her future. She cut tomorrow, I would not be surprised. Rough. Gotta do something to stand out in this damn division, quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, site is getting on my nerves. How slow it's going for some reason. Rough out here. Yeah, Corey J got cut. He was on TV all the time and popular as hell. Gotta do something, man. Gotta have something special. Corey J didn't have nothing special, unfortunately. Her promo was okay. Her in-ring was just okay. She had a good look, but that's it. When you're competing against the Sol Rukas, the Jada Parkers, the freaking Tiffany's of the world, you better have something beyond, I'm a pretty girl. What is your superpower? Are you great in the ring? Are you a great athlete? Are you a great promo? She had neither of those. Roxanne is a technician. She's a ring general. Even though her promos aren't the best, even though she's short, her in-ring is so damn good, she's undeniable. And I think Kendall Gray will get that same treatment. Kendall Gray's promos aren't great. Her promos aren't the best, but Kendall Gray is a freaking technician in that damn ring. You'll get the same type of Roxanne push in the sense that she has a spot on the main roster down the road because she's so damn technical in that damn ring. I'm not worried about Kendall Gray. I'm not worried about her. She has a special quality. What is your special quality? You don't have one, like a Cora Jade, you're gonna get cut, potentially. Now, at one point, I was worried about JC Jane. I'm not anymore. Promos, good. In-ring, good. Great worker, great. I just think she's phenomenal all around. I think she'll be fine. But I'd be super shocked if she was cut. Not super shocked. I'd be disappointed and kind of shocked, but not super shocked with JC Jane. I think she's done enough to at least get a chance on the main roster. She's just too damn good at this point. I think she's great. I love JC Jane. I think she'll get a chance on the main roster at least. Look at Wesley. No chance at all, right? The men's division is a little different. He was short, and they don't have like they didn't have any. They didn't see a future in him on the main roster, unfortunately. Probably because of his height. That's probably what it was. But yeah, man, the competition is stiff. You better have something to bring to the table. I'm still kind of worried about Izzy Dame down the road. Still worried about her. Ivor now has a great look, but how much will that last for her? I'd be kind of worried if I'm Izzy Dame. Not Izzy Dame, but well, yeah, I'd be worried if I was her. I'd be worried if I was her too. But more about Ivor now. I'd be kind of worried for her too. Rough. I was worried for JT Dane at one point. Not anymore. Not anymore for sure. I love JT Dane. I think she's great. Great character work, I think. Good promo, great character work, good in the ring. I just feel awesome about JT Dane. I don't know what's going on with this damn probably because I'm streaming. That's why it takes so damn long, because I'm streaming. That's why these take ever to upload. But yeah, she should go back to the damn mask. Use the damn mask. Wear it. Wear it in the ring. Stand out. Use it. I'm telling you, use that damn mask. If not, you better be the best athlete or the best promo. Okay? Because you look generic as hell. No disrespect. She's an attractive girl, but you have to stand out. So I'll wear that damn mask if I was her. But we'll see what she does. Anyway, if Jade loses tonight, I'm blaming you. Why is that? Charlotte has said a lot of good things about Izzy Dame. Fallon, I'm iffy on Fallon if I should be worried or not. I'd be kind of worried if I was her. I think JT Dane has surpassed her. I like JT Dane more than I like Fallon Henley. So I would be worried for sure, a little bit with Fallon Henley. We'll see what happens when the split comes. But she's in her 30s already. I think JT is younger than her. Yeah, by like 2 years. Yeah. I think JT Dane is better than her in ring, on the mic as well. So already 31. I would be worried about Fallon Henley. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. We will see. No, Jade wins. I think Jade wins. You better win. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? I'll be mad. I would be mad for sure. Don't even start. Don't start with that nonsense. All right, 9 more minutes. I'll be out of here at 9. In 9. So at 1 p.m., I'm out. Any last burning question? Yeah, all right. Nikki Cross. Crazy. Any last burning questions? No, Nikki Cross should not beat Julia. No. 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 Absolutely not. Not a chance. No, sir. I'll stream tomorrow after the show. After Saturday Night Main Event. I'll stream tomorrow morning. But no way Jose for Nikki Cross. Scroll up. No, put your tweet. Re-put your message. Just repost your message. I don't want to scroll. People forget when Io came to WWE, she was just great Joshi wrestler. That's true. She didn't pop until she turned heel. Do you think hate turns on Momo? The message right there. Do you think hate turns on Momo? I would love for that to happen. Please. Do something. Will it happen? Probably not. I think Momo stays in hate, unfortunately. But I would love for that to happen because it means something consequential happened. But I doubt it. What's your thoughts on Io versus Mayu? Best match of the year for me. That was great. I thought it was awesome. It's funny because at first when I watched it, this is a very good match. When I went back and scored it, ended up being the highest scored match I had. So yeah, Io Mayu is now my number 1. It has surpassed Saya versus Tam 1. So the first match they had, Saya versus Tam, that match has now been surpassed, and now it is Io Mayu. Io Mayu. I might put the new rankings on Twitter tonight. We'll see if I get to it. But yes, Mayu versus Io is now my number 1 match of the year. Dave is a moron. Did Tessa and Grace finally get booted off of your top 5? Let's see. It might have. Okay, let's open it up here. I have it in an Excel sheet. Let's see. Recent documents. So my current top 5. Mayu versus Io. Saya versus Tam 1. Io versus Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. Io versus Rhea Ripley. That's crazy. Io has 3 of the top 4. Number 5 is Azumi versus Momo. So yes, it's been taken out of the top 5. Jordan Grace versus Tessa is 6. So Mayu Io, Saya Tam 1, Io Bianca Rhea Ripley, Io Rhea Ripley, and then Azumi Momo is your top 5. Then Jordan Grace Tessa, then Starlight Kid Rena, then Io Stephanie 3. Then Naomi, Io, Rhea Ripley. That's crazy. Saya, Azumi after that. Then Starlight Kid, Azumi, so on and so forth. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the top 10 has Io in it. Yeah, she has to be Wrestler of the Year. From an in-ring standpoint, it has to be. If you have 5 of the top 10 with your name in it, how can you not be the top wrestler in the world for 2025 in ring? Gotta be Io. Gotta be. I wonder where Momo versus Saya will. I'll predict that Momo Saya will be not top 5, but somewhere between 6 and 15. which is kind of a wide margin anyway, but Azumi Momo was 5. Azumi Momo was 5. Azumi Momo was 5. You know what? Top 10. I'm gonna guess Saya Momo is top 10. Azumi Momo can be top 5, then Saya Momo can be somewhere in top 10 for sure. Do you ever see Momo in WWE? No. The only person I can see in the WWE from the Joshi world right now, things can change. Right now is Suri. I can see going back. Starlight Kid. And Seri. Yamalka, which would be down the road. She loves Julia. I can see her wanting to follow in Julia's footsteps. So those would be the 3 right now. Suri, Starlight Kid, Seri Yamalka. And everything else is like a toss-up. 50-50, who knows? Some people like Koki Amore, just not good enough. You know? Azumi, WWE, maybe, who knows? He screams. Azumi screams. He screams AW. I could be wrong. Booty Thrones Kalani. Indy Hartwell, unfortunately. You know. All right, folks. Why do I still have this damn fit photo up? Freaking championship holding Nikki Cross. Crying out loud. Okay, that's it for the stream. Are you watching Stardom pay-per-view tomorrow? I thought it was the 3rd. I thought it was the 3rd, not the 2nd. Wouldn't it be 2 days from now? That is it for the stream. Do me a favor, hit like before you close the damn link or close the damn window. Hit like, subscribe if not subscribed. I will talk to you on Twitter or tomorrow after the damn Saturday night show tonight. Hopefully we get some actual stuff to talk about. Some actual good shit. Some actual title changes like Jade Cargill and maybe, dare I say, Drew McIntyre. Not happening, but whatever. Hopefully it's good. We'll see. All right, later.